In the fantasy city of Golden Lake, the dungeons are dank, the dragons are big, and the mysteries are plentiful. These are the cases of the Fritz's Soup and Salad Detective Agency. This is Gumshoes and Dragons. Starring Adol Rafai, Aaron Keefe, John Patrick Cohen, and Anthony Birch as your DM. This episode's guest murderer is played by
Freddie Wong.
Well, in a pretty little city called Golden Lake, there's no policy of punishing the reprobates. So criminals solve crimes to rehabilitate, and that's what our heroes will do. You got Brass Kemp, a Minotaur orphan. Moose is a gnome who is covered in leaves. Smooth McNiven, smooth a given. There ain't no case can't be solved by these three. The premise is established, the stage's been lit. I crammed in all the exposition that these measures can fit. It's time to roll some dice and get this mystery fixed. Gumshoes and Dragons.
We open at the crime scene, or outside of the crime scene. Dropped thoughtlessly into the intersection of Mithril Street and Furbolg Avenue, the Sleight of Hand Castle is known throughout the lands as the place for non-magical sleight of hand, illusionism, and generally uncool older men. The dress code is formal, the dinner is overpriced, and attendance is invite only. Unless you're three detectives summoned to solve a mysterious death, that is. A man who looks to be several dozen bricks poorly shoved into a suit checks your IDs at the door. Anything you want to say to this character?
What is your workout routine? Because Spoov over here told me he wants to get strong this fall. Right, Spoov?
You keep misrecalling this. I said I want to get jacked off.
Sorry, Spoov. Never mind, sir.
Well, it actually works because that's how I got so swole.
Ah!
Alternate arms.
Then never mind, it's not for me. I don't want anything to do with this.
Moose turns around and winks at Spoov and Kemp. Kind of like a little food for thought if you guys want to get strong.
He waves you in. Bookcases line the walls of the lobby, most of their tomes facades made of wood. The distant notes of a piano can be heard beyond the wall. 5 glass cases adorn the center of the lobby, all but one displaying a rare and wondrous magic item. In front of these cases, a lectern with a guest book awaits your approach. It automatically opens before you, revealing some of the names of the previous entrants to the castle in no particular chronological order. To the west, you see a passage labeled bar. To the east, a passage labeled showroom. The doorman shoves past you and drags his finger along the fake book spines on the wall. He presses a seemingly random tome, and the entire wall rumbles as it recedes into the floor. "This is the audition room," he says, gesturing at you to enter. As you step inside, the familiar stench of coagulating blood fills your nostrils. And that's the owner. At your feet is an almost decapitated body, its neck sliced with such depth and viciousness that you'd liken it to a Pez dispenser if Pez dispensers existed in this world. Beyond the body, you see a circular poker table with several chairs surrounding it. A horrified man sits at the table, nervously fidgeting with a few silver coins in front of him. Freddie, what does this guy look like?
He's got a, first things first, widow's peak, which lets you know two possibilities: vampire or magician. Yeah, you know, a very pronounced widow's peak, a pencil-thin mustache, and he's sitting there doing double coin rolls on both hands. You know, and
Is that the thing where it goes across your knuckles?
Yeah, the Val Kilmer special. He did it in one movie. I don't remember. Anyway,
And that makes it special.
Batman.
that's why it's so special. That's why it's so special. And
By that rationale, being Batman is special.
By the way, as he's doing these coin rolls, he keeps dropping them and picking them out. I was like, I'm gonna get. Ah, who are you? What are you doing here? Who are you people?
Yeah, don't everybody answer at once, says the bouncer.
Identify yourselves, be ye magicians, be ye conjurers. Perhaps you are students of prestidigitation. Well, as you can see, classes are canceled today. My name is Frank Horse, prestidigitation expert, magician extraordinaire. Not real magic, though.
I take a seat. This is part of it.
We all sort of sit. And
This is part of the. I think it's a mirror under the body. I don't think it's. That's my guess, and I know it sucks and it ruins it to talk shop, but I think it's a mirror under the body.
Bouncer, who are these losers?
These are the 3 community detectives I called after I found you next to the body of the owner of the Sleight of Hand Castle. So they're pretty much going to determine if you killed this guy or not, and if so, how.
And I just want to say this is awesome. I've been wanting to come here for so long. You need an invite. It's so cool that someone died and we got to come here.
Has someone given you the tour? There's a tour that we do. It's about 20 minutes long, and it goes through the... well, come along here. You see this fine castle here. Great history. First thing you must know about the Sleight of Hand Castle, nothing is as what it seems.
Nothing's as what it seems.
Nothing is as what it seems.
Nothing is as what it seems.
Nothing is as what it seems.
Spook.
Yes.
You let the man do the tour. He's the expert.
I actually don't need the tour. I don't need the tour.
Oh.
This guy's not even technically a member.
Whoa, hold on. Well, now we, of course, now, Bouncer, your name, which I always forget. There's so many of you. What's your name again, Bouncer?
There's so many Bouncer. I'm the only Bouncer. Yeah, my name is Bagheera. No, that's my cat's name. I was just looking at my cat. My name is Skippy.
Skippy. You know that the high-minded principle upon which this fine organization was founded includes youth and community outreach. And these youths here could be future sleight of hand prestidigitators.
Yeah, I wasn't referring to them. I was referring to you. You were in your audition to join, and he died.
Now, let us not, as you know, it is a sole decision of the judge, and he said you're good. He said you're totally in, and he was in the middle of explaining all the myriad of member benefits that I would acquire when he, the fate, some manner of foul fate befell him. Look at this shit. So, I'm in, which makes me more than qualified to tell you all about this castle. You see, I've done quite a bit of research, and I am more than happy to take you through the history.
I would love to do a tour. I'd love to do nothing
more
than a tour.
No.
But we are here in a professional capacity. This seems pretty cut and dry.
As I said, nothing is as what
nothing is as what it seems.
So tell me,
you were in the room with him when he died?
Correct, but tell me, what do your detective eyes see?
So, glancing at the body, why doesn't one of you give me an investigation roll?
I whisper over, this is kind of like part of the setup for the trick, you see.
I'll do one. You said perception?
Or investigation.
That is a natural 20.
Well, shit.
Oh, holy shit.
Thank goodness you did it. I rolled a 5. Whew.
Kemp, you see that his throat is slashed to the point of near decapitation. He is holding what you immediately recognize as a Vorpal sword in one hand. But because you rolled so highly, you can not only tell that it is a Vorpal sword, you can tell that it is fake. It is made of hard plastic. You can see on his pinky finger, he has a signet ring showing that he's a member of the Sleight of Hand Castle. And he's holding what seems to be a blood-soaked resume. Is like half of it is soaked in blood, so you can't actually read it, but the other half is readable. It says, Waterdeep, made an Oliphant disappear, then it's unreadable. Underneath that, it says, Rockeport, quasi-successfully guessed, and then it's unreadable. Neverwinter, made newsy, and then it's unreadable, and then a question mark. And then Southridge, removed, and then it's unreadable. And then he also has a coin purse on him. You can see the bulge in his jacket pocket. And if you open it, you'll see that it is completely empty.
Yes. What conclusions might you come based on what you see before you? I'm here to tell you that they're probably wrong.
Well, no cover letter. And that's always a big problem. You want to feel like you care about the job, there's a cover letter.
Yeah, and it looks like the sketch that's on his resume, looks like in the sketch he has a beard, and here he does not have a beard.
You see. I will explain. What you have see before you, I was in the middle of my magic audition. True.
What you have see before you.
Yes, is true. I was in the middle of a well-known trick. Coins through the table. It is a trick where you take coins and you put them one at a time
through a
table. Yes. You grasp the nature of my conjuring quite precisely, sir. Now, I, of course, could not possibly audition for such a prestigious institution with such a basic trick. I mean, school children learn this on their way to school often. It is commonly taught in the magical circles.
No, They shut that down. They caught the guy. They caught the guy that was teaching kids magic on the way to school.
Yeah, it was easy to catch because he had a table on him all the time.
The front legs are attached to his legs.
Yeah.
He has one of those walking tables.
Now, you see, I decided to put my little spin on this trick. I will use his coins instead. Yes. And while I was doing this trick, I took hence the coins. These coins, I got it from his jacket pocket without him even realizing it. And so impressed was he upon the reveal. He had checked his shit and he realized that it was I taking it using prestigious sleight of hand. Very quick sleight of hand.
Prestigious digitation.
Prestigious prestidigitation. That is sort of my calling card. That's kind of like what I'm known for.
Can still get you pregnant.
Now you see.
Moose tries to write that word on his notepad and gives up after 2 letters.
Now you see, here's the deal. As I finished this trick, so astonished was he that he was in the middle of filling out like all the paperwork to admit me as a member. It was like 23 forms. It's really quite baroque. And an unseen assailant jumped down from the rafters, slit his throat, and then went back up into the rafters and got away. We need to be looking at the HVAC of this facility. Is it enough to fit some manner of human, beast, half human beast, perhaps, still skittering about up there? Not talking to me. What are we doing here? You need to get up into the rafters.
Anthony, can I investigate what the ceiling in this place looks like? I mean, how tall are we talking? Are there rafters?
Yeah, go ahead and investigate. Give me an investigation roll.
Oh, very bad. 6.
Okay, well, you can still tell that the room is about 10 feet high. It would be more or less impossible for somebody to come in here through an HVAC because there is no HVAC, and there are some beams holding the roof up, but they look like maybe big enough to house a cat.
Mirrors, perhaps, or some sort of shapeshifter. and I'm like moving around the room, like trying to find different angles, being like, there's always a tell. Maybe an errant smudge.
Spoov is writing down in his journal. Okay, so let me recap what you've told us so far.
Yes, sir.
You robbed the man before he died.
Consensually. It's part of the trick.
Can it? Wait. Can I consensually rob?
Did you not? Hey,
question mark, look into later.
Skippy, when they came in, did they sign the release saying that they consent to have magical shit done to them?
No, they didn't sign the guest book, which has that clause in it. So you can't. You are not allowed to rob them right now, unless they verbally confirm that they're okay with you robbing them.
He gets really close to you. Well, in that case, I shall refrain. And gets back to sort of a comfortable speaking.
My dagger's gone.
Kemp, are you sure you had it on you?
You mean this dagger? And I pull out not your dagger.
No, not that one. Oh, I dropped it. No, it's on the floor here. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
Slippery fingers.
Frank, can I call you Frank?
The prestigious prestidigitator. Frank. It's called me by my honorific, as I am now a member.
Yes. What did that very real assassin look like?
A cat?
A cat. A cat.
A shape-shifting cat, you see.
A shape-shifting cat.
At first. But then it turned into a person, a
guy.
Who was wielding said sword.
Who was wielding the sword.
Quite artfully with opposable thumbs and all.
Oh, okay.
And then it became a bird and flitted away.
And then became a bird. All right, guys, we're looking for a cat, human, bird. Everyone split up.
Perhaps some sort of druid. You know, it is strictly forbidden within these halls to use real magic.
Oh.
Not that anyone here would. What is this guy talking about? What does that even mean? What a thing to say, man. What a thing to say. One thing that might help clear this up.
Yes.
If you were doing this disappearing coin trick and it was so amazing, could you just show us the trick?
Absolutely.
Right
yes.
now?
Have a seat. Everyone needs to sit and you need to bunch up a little closer. It's very angle dependent.
Yeah. Okay.
Freddie, do you have a coin trick you can do over Zoom?
Ooh.
Give me 1 second.
He does. Freddie's going to get coins.
Freddie is, again, with the enjoying being bad at something and getting better, sleight of hand is one of those things. He's very good at it.
So cool.
It's not, but it's fun.
Yeah.
There's no bigger gap between how much I love an art form and how uncool the artists are as magic.
At the Magic Castle in LA, I saw a sleight of hand bartender who was doing sleight of hand coin tricks.
Yeah, they're really
good. And I will
good.
say that was one of the coolest magic experiences. I did magic shows for a while in high school and college, not as a magician, but as a stagehand. But I got to see a lot of how tricks were done because I got to be a part of the show. And the guy who did the magic coin tricks baffled me. I was like, I have no fucking idea how this is done.
I got spooked at the Magic Castle with the guy who can read minds. Were you there for that, Anthony? Were you in the room when that happened? I got really scared because when it was happening to other people, I was like, whatever. But when it happened to me, I got spooked.
Have you been since we went?
No.
Okay, well, We should go again.
We should. I would love to go again.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Although I am going to kill that guy who could read my mind.
Yeah.
I'm going back there to hunt him.
Oh, they already burned him as a witch. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh,
that's a self-solving problem.
Something off my list.
Let me just clear out my desk here. Oh, boy.
Right.
Freddie back with
exciting part of my day.
Jangle of coins.
While he's setting up, Moose looks for a waiter and orders a dirty martini.
You get one. It is a lot of vodka and then just dirt in it.
Perfect. Got my order perfect in one.
I do love how Freddie's like entering into like QVC mode right now.
Hey,
He's about to sell us a diamond bracelet.
Ah, yes. A little warm-up first and foremost, of course. How's it going, everyone? Anyone out of town, first time here?
All of us out of town, all of us first time here.
Where are you from, sir? Where are you from?
I'd rather not. From Danube.
Danube. I don't know where the hell that is.
Northeast.
Ah, Northeast. Oh, you know the women in the Northeast.
Oh, yeah.
The reputation precedes them.
My mother's from the Northeast.
Oh, she's a whore.
Hell of a way to find out.
Yes. Let me think. I'm trying to remember this one. All right. Okay, here we go. 4 coins, as you see.
Yes, I see 4 coins.
Silver. Would you like to examine them? Make sure there are no gimmicks afoot, no strange properties. Here. I pass around the coins for examination.
Moose sort of tastes one a little bit and hands it back.
It tastes like every other $50 you've ever licked. It is a totally normal $50.
Delicious.
Give me 1 second. Let me just try and remember. This has been so
Keep this in.
This is my favorite part of every magic show.
I'm putting the camera up so I can remember what the fuck this trick
He's
was.
swapping out the coins.
Yeah, he's swapping out the coins.
The best magic trick I ever saw was I have a friend weirdly named Michael Moore, not the filmmaker, and he was doing this really elaborate card trick where he's like, okay, pick a suit, and then I was like, this. He's like, cool, are we keeping those or throwing those away? And then like, pick a number, are we keeping that or throwing that away? And it like went on for literally 45 minutes of going through this deck or whatever. And he finally got to the end and he goes, was this your card? And I go, no. And he goes, fuck.
No.
It was great.
First things first, he warms up by doing some basic, Here we go. Coin,
Okay.
please. I
Okay,
would
some
like
basic,
you
haha.
to
Okay.
hang on to this coin.
Yeah,
And
coin
keep
in the
your eye on
hands.
it very carefully.
Okay.
If I just
smooth.
give it a little squeeze,
Okay.
it is gone. And then I pull it from behind an ear.
Oh, what the hell?
Nearest ear.
What the hell? Kill him. Kill him.
And just
He's a warlock. He's a warlock.
Oh,
Relax.
you think that's cool? Check it out. The coin rolls down my fingers most
We saw you doing this when we entered the room.
impressively. But check this out. 2 coins, dog.
What the
Hold
fuck?
on. Hold on. Ah, yes. You see how both are just a little sticky. The humidity in this room is
Yeah.
they are not at the level that anyway.
You're under arrest for liquid knuckles.
Get him, Kemp. Get him.
Liquid Knuckles is my favorite Sonic the Hedgehog spinoff.
Oh, it's the Sonic Metal Gear hybrid that
Yeah.
nobody wants.
Actually,
Okay, never
that
mind.
would rule.
I actually found the one guy in the world who wants that to happen, and it's Anthony.
Yeah, very fast stealth that people make really weird hentai out of. Hell yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to remember this fucking trick. Hold on. Fuck. Just wait, okay? Just hang on 1 second. I need to consult my magic notebook.
I go to the Tiny. What was his name?
Skippy?
Skippy.
Yeah.
How long was he in the room with the proprietor before we found him like this?
So typically auditions last a maximum of 15 minutes, and it was about 10 minutes, I think, where I felt like something was amiss.
Okay, so 10 minutes. There's absolutely no way he got to the trick in the 10 minutes. So I think that we've seen all that we need to see from the trick before the
Hold
trick.
on. I do actually. These are in fact my magic notebooks in which I keep notes on my various. That's not it.
I know that Freddie's pulling it out, but I also imagine that
Yes. Oh
Frank,
yeah. 100%.
Frank is pulling out a bunch of notebooks now, and like,
Yeah. He has all of his materials. Frank is like reaching through. He's like, hold on. I the trick is just kind of just. It's just what's
typically
gonna be
people
sick.
don't bring a bunch of their notes to an audition.
Well, yeah, of course you do. You've got to study before you get on. Like, what are you, crazy?
You had to study before.
And a little bit during. Well, you never crammed before a test? What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Never crammed during a test.
Listen to me. It is strictly verboten for a magician to comment upon another magician's, like, whole steez. You can't get in on that.
They're not magicians.
Every magician, well, yes, but, like, it's just common courtesy, man.
While they're chatting,
Courtesy. Don't speak ill of a magician's steez because there's all manner of methods in this strange world.
Apologies. And speaking of common courtesy, we noticed your widow's peak and just wanted to say apologies about your wife.
while he's setting up, can Moose look at the coin purse to see if the coins that he's using are from that purse?
You sure can. How would you figure that out? Oh, because you can taste $50.
Exactly.
So give me a perception check to lick the inside of the coin purse.
19.
Wow. Yeah, it definitely tastes like the same $50 that you licked earlier.
Moose takes a couple more licks because he absolutely loves the taste and then writes it down in his notebook and shows it to Kemp.
Oh, interesting.
I grabbed Brass and Moose. I didn't want to say anything when I came in, but I've seen my fair share of magic acts. It looks pretty cut and dry here that this is the guy that did it. I mean, he was in the room alone. The guy's got his throat cut. This guy's obviously a horrible magician. But everything that he's doing makes him look more guilty.
Yeah.
But that makes a little part of me think that he's not guilty, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, how does this guy get his throat cut if the sword's fake?
Yeah, it's a plastic sword. A Vorpal sword, right?
Yeah. And a Vorpal sword, I mean, that's going to cut your head off every time. This guy...
Yeah, snicker-snack, of course.
This is obviously a sloppy job.
Could they have used, I don't know, guys, real magic?
Don't say it like that.
It's thunder and lightning in here, sorry.
Don't say it like that. Magic exists. Real magic exists.
Okay, I'm ready for my
real
trick now.
magic. Oh, yeah, we're over here.
That's like being on Earth and being like, did they use a real computer?
I say shit like that, though.
I figured out the trick. I got it. I've
Okay.
Awesome.
consulted
Okay.
my notes.
Okay.
All right, check this out. As you see before you, 4 coins, and you can do a fair perception check to see that they are, in fact. Go ahead and roll perception, any of you.
I think only a dungeon master could tell us to do that.
Also, they already did.
No, you see the magician, anytime magic comes into play, the magician gets...
The rules are changed.
I abdicate responsibility.
Yeah. But for the purposes of this, they are in fact real. No special gimmicks. There are gimmicked coins. I admit there are gimmicked coins out there, but this is not a case of that.
And Brass takes out a little kit and melts down the coins, examines the metal, sort of casts them and waits for them to cool. It's about a 50-minute process.
They're all sitting in complete silence.
Yeah, checks out.
Checks out. Now, listen here. We now have 4 cards here. And what we're going to do, I will cover these coins with these cards, yes.
Okay, so he's
I was going to say, if you covered the cards with the coins, that'd be impressive.
placing the
Okay.
cards over the coins.
Cards over coins, okay. Cock is I believe the
magician's term.
Ooh.
cards over coins, COC,
One
cock.
coin under that one
Okay,
first
okay,
card,
so
and
he's-
he's putting it under the second card now.
Moving a coin under a different card. Interesting.
Okay, all right.
Picking up another coin.
Moving
Consolidating
it under
3
the same
coins
card.
under one card. Picking up his last coin.
Okay.
Tried to do a scoop, kind of missed it. But now he's
The
putting
cards
it
sort
under-
of have coin circles, like coin
Yes.
platters on them, if you will. Okay.
like coin design cards.
What
Okay,
did
his
you
hands are
see?
empty.
What did you see?
Well,
we saw you kind of try to scoop the coin, and it didn't quite work.
Yes, but what did you see?
Well, after that, we saw a successful scoop, and then we saw you deposit 3 of the 4 coins all under one card, making 4
Are
coins
you
under one.
sure that's what you saw? Are you sure?
Kill him. He's a warlock. Kill him.
Once again, I need to, and as per the rules of the Sleight of Hand Castle, every trick must be finished with a acknowledgement that no actual magic was used. This was all just fingers.
Wow.
Oops, all fingers is the statement that is above every doorway in the Sleight of Hand Castle.
And also in Danube, that's the sort of county motto.
Moose has kind of climbed up the wall in fear, and he is panting. He's so terrified.
Haha, now if you think that's chilling, wait till you see this. Ooh.
Uh,
What is happening?
Kemp! Moose is standing behind Kemp's leg and peeking his
For those
head
of
out.
you listening along, what I did was I displayed the coin fairly in my left hand. I appeared to take it with my right hand, but in fact, the right hand was shown to be empty, and the coin never left my left hand.
And Brass just starts crying.
I will tell you that is kind of the problem with like all coin magic is that like if it's not in one hand, odds are it's in the other hand. Kind of a fatal flaw of coin magic.
Skippy's like, so you want to like check out the rest of the castle, or
Yeah,
do
we
any
actually-
The
investigating?
tour. Yes, the tour. Well, I'm more than happy to give you the tour, the history of the grounds. Tell you what, I'll just tag along and you can ask questions.
Hey, Anthony, we haven't investigated that Vorpal sword yet, have we? Or is there...
I gave that to you for free because Adam got a natural 20.
Got it, okay.
So you can
It's
tell
made
that
of hard plastic.
It is made of hard plastic. It is not a real Vorpal sword.
We haven't looked at the blood-soaked resume. Are we sure that it is his blood?
You could like taste it.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Moose licks the resume.
Give me another perception check.
17.
Yes, that is really his own blood.
Can we go back out to the guest book?
Sure.
And I want to ask Skippy as well. Okay, I'm looking over the guest book. Are these all... Is this in order, the most recent order of people that have come through?
These are anybody who come in and hang out like over the, it usually takes about a month to fill a page, but not all of these people are auditioning. Most of these are in fact members already. Like for example, Mordecai Richford, that's the dead man. That's the owner of the Sleight of Hand Castle.
Oh, interesting. Mordecai Richmond is the owner.
Yes. Owner and victim.
Yeah, it's not every day you get to, audition for the owner. There's an ace. This whole time, he's just sitting here playing with cards. And just
Wait a
doing
minute, he
tricks.
sounds just as surprised that was an aces.
All right, so the other magicians that we have here, we have Stanislav Sleitman, Perry Presto, Abracadabra, Mordecai Richford,
By the way,
of course.
Love Abracadabra. Love that name.
10 out of 10. That's a fart dick the butt clown-esque echelon of name. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Mac Shackles, Fontarn, Rib Livner, and of course, Frank Horse. Skippy, do we have any insight into the specialty, the area of expertise of any of these other magicians?
Yeah. Abracadabra is generally known as a good mentalist. Perry Presto does comedy magic. Stanislav Sleitman does just general big stage illusion type stuff. He doesn't do close-up. But
He
they're actually all
sucks,
here
by
in the
way.
bar right now.
I just want to let you know, Stanislav's a fucking asshole.
But yeah, they're in the bar right now, I think.
They're all in the bar right now?
Yeah, it's just it's the other direction from where we are right now.
Well, then I guess it's time to go there, to just go over there.
Okay, follow me. And he leads you to the bar. The bar of the Sleight of Hand Castle is packed with an exact 50-50 ratio of the most beautiful women you've ever seen and the geriatric men who paid for them.
Andy's got some bones to pick about some real life places, I can tell.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's just an objective fact that the Magic Castle is mostly old men and escorts, and that's fine.
By the way,
This is a glass houses situation because that's also the breakdown of this podcast.
But we won't say who's who.
Okay, so yes, you can see 3 magicians sitting at the bar drinking equally dirty martinis as to what you have. You also see a piano that is seemingly playing itself next to the bar.
Should we be watching this?
This piano's playing itself. Disgusting. Come on, get a room.
Disgusting.
I think it's natural and I think it's beautiful.
Sorry, we got that piano from the Northeast. I'm sorry.
I think Brass is going to go up to the comedy magician was Perry Presto.
Perry
Yes.
Presto.
Yeah, I think Brass is going to kind of Perry is Perry Presto, or are one of you gentlemen Perry Presto?
So as you look at them, 2 of them are wearing suits, and one of them is a big red nose, polka dotted pajamas, and a jester hat on. And the guy next to that guy goes, "Yeah, I'm Perry Presto, the comic magician."
Oh, hey, I'm so sorry. I'm a big fan of non-magical magic. I heard you do comedy. Could I see a bit of your comedy act?
Yeah. You want to give me a gold coin?
Yeah, let me see. Okay, here you go.
All right. I made your coin disappear.
What the fuck?
Yeah, classic.
I'm gonna kill this guy.
No. Moose grabs Kemp's hands and tries to hold him back.
Perry's face changes when he turns and sees Frank Horse next to you, and he goes, well, if it isn't the shittiest comedy magician in all of Faerun.
Well, if this is a giant turd.
He looks around. Oh, it's
Do
me.
you know each other? Or?
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Frank Horse is a comedy magician?
Yes, did you not get that?
Oh.
Did you not get that?
So Perry says, yeah, he claims to be good at all kinds of magic, but like...
I can do it all.
He said, I can make a wizard's clothes vanish. How funny. How amazing. That's not impressive, making a wizard's clothes vanish. Who gives a shit?
Well, if it was magically bound to the wizard in the first place, you fucking idiot.
Meanwhile, the jester man next to him goes, yeah, and I heard someone asked him to do mentalism and that he's like awful at it. He got most of a town's favorite colors wrong. Like even law of averages, he should have done better than that, but he couldn't get any of them right.
I can do mentalism so good. Some days you're just off. Any mentalist can tell you that.
Enchanté, my name is Moose. You must be Abracadabra.
Alakazam, it's nice to meet you.
Ah, very cool. Do you know where my dad is?
Yeah, go ahead and think of him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm getting an M. Does that mean anything to you, an M?
Yeah, he's my dad.
Perfect. I'm on the right track.
Whoa, that's incredible.
All right, I'm seeing somewhere that's kind of dark and kind of cold. Is that ringing any bells? There's a bird or a duck or a beaver.
I'm learning in real time that ducks aren't birds. This is amazing.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh, you don't know the truth. You haven't done your own research on the whole duck bird thing. You're one of those people who thinks it's all just a bunch of baloney.
Well, Mom was right. Dad left us for a duck. She's going to be devastated.
Ta-da, he says, striking a pose. The guy next to him says, yeah, fucking Frank Horse. I heard he made someone in Neverwinter disappear, but couldn't even bring him back.
That wasn't part of the trick.
Yeah, that's bad.
The person in Neverwinter that he made disappear, do you happen to know who that person was?
Made Newsy something.
Yeah, I heard he was a newsie. I heard it was some little kid passing around papes, and he essentially was vanished and never came back.
Was there?
Vanish.
I hate to ask this. Was there something in the papers about it?
That's fun.
That's a little insensitive.
Maybe you should be the comedy magician.
A little insensitive. Frank Horse called Spoof's mom a whore.
That was a statement of fact.
And I'm asking if there's an obituary about a murdered newsie, and I'm insensitive?
Well, he was doing it as part of his act. You can't really give people too much shit for crowd work, okay? Because it's hard to
Ducks
come up
aren't
with-
birds, and now...
I'm crying. Adel, that's so funny.
So Frank, you came in obviously to the sleight of hand castle with a bag full of your stuff. Have you been
Yes.
keeping that on you? Did you stash it somewhere?
Yeah, I think it's still like slung over my shoulder. It's like, it's got all my props. in
Yes.
it.
Okay, so you guys
And
noticed
also some parking validation.
So yes, you guys can notice that he has a magic bag slung over his shoulder.
Oh,
If that's
it's like
something you'd like to check out.
it's like a turnip bottom situation. We all know Turnip Bottom. You know, the magician who has like a bag of props and he puts it on his head.
Turnip
He's
Bottom.
like, look at this. Isn't this like a helm? It's like a helm.
Yeah.
Or if this was a helm and it's a toilet seat and you're like,
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah, Abracadabran's like, that guy got really ripped and it got real scary looking real quick.
I remember when Turnip Bottom got into working out really like way too much.
It made us all feel kind of sick.
It's
Yeah.
kind of disgusting. Though. Did you see that one picture of Turnip Bottom? Oh my God.
No.
Scary.
I think
Rats
that
for
everyone
days.
in this room, and I point to 4 doughy magicians, 3 doughy detectives, and 1 super buff bouncer. I think everyone in this room could agree that there's a correct body type, and it's not whatever he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so to remind you, you've checked out the bar, but you also you haven't fully checked out the lobby. And there was also a sign saying that like the stage was in the opposite direction.
The showroom.
The showroom, thank you, yes.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, I will say that you've actually found most of the stuff that matters in the bar.
Gentlemen, sit tight. We may come back to you later. Don't go anywhere. We're going to check out the showroom.
Before we go to just very quickly, Anthony, is there a bartender at the bar?
Yes.
I think before we leave the room, Brass wants to quickly go up to the bartender and wants to ask if Mordecai Richford had a drink before entering the room where he died.
The bartender, who is a cat person, says, No, he actually doesn't drink. He's never had a drink in his life. It's sort of one of the things he's proud of.
Oh, wow. Teetotaler.
A cat person.
And a cat person.
Yeah, I just really like cats.
Oh,
You can tell because I have like cats tattooed over my arms and my face and stuff.
right.
Oh,
right.
you thought I was a cat? No, I get that a lot.
Dang. Dang.
And you don't shapeshift by chance, right?
Not anymore, no.
Oh, wow. Interesting. All right. Off to the showroom. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay. So inside the showroom, you see a bunch of plush sort of velvet seats and a big stage. Currently, the curtain is open because they're preparing for the next show. Behind, you can see sort of a green room area. You, if you want to, you can investigate, but this is generally speaking where the big acts do their shows. The real headliners do their shows at the Sleight of Hand Castle.
Is there a show planned for today, coming up?
There's a show planned every night, and I think had he, become a member, he might have actually, this guy, fucking Frank.
I was a member.
Frank might have been on the stage, but I don't know.
Just because my magic is too edgy for the liberal cucks out there.
This guy
is
gets
becoming
it.
a clearer and clearer picture. Wait, what?
Gets it.
Did Mordecai have a will or mention what would happen in his absence? Like, does someone else become the sort of head magician once he passes away?
Oh, yeah, it all goes to his son.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Don't say head magician. Given the circumstances,
Oh, my
that's so
God.
inappropriate.
God, it's not as bad as what Kemp did earlier with the newsy thing.
I just asked if the papers
That
reported
was
on a young boy's
crazy.
death.
I
Come
mean,
on.
Brass did it intentionally. You did it accidentally. And there's the distinction.
Huge difference.
Yeah.
Ah, boy.
He says, yeah, no, it all goes to his son who's up in hanging out in Ravenloft, fighting monsters and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is no one who becomes sort of the headliner after he leaves.
Come on.
No, nothing like that.
Headliner?
Ooh, I want to wash my hands.
Can we do an investigation of the showroom? Like, because, this is a magician's stage. I'm assuming there's trap doors everywhere. I'm assuming there's, things to discover here.
Go ahead and give me an investigation roll, please.
The one thing I'm not good at. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Oh!
Wow.
Okay, well,
I've never rolled a natural 20 on D&D Beyond before, but it shows up as just a B. And I was like, what the fuck is a B? And then it pops up and says that it's a 20.
Oh, it's for Beyond, I guess?
I guess. It's either way, terrible branding. Just make it a 20. I don't know why we're rolling Bs here.
Because people say they botched if they roll a 1, so.
Yeah.
JPC, you leaked some big news. You said National 20. Is it time to announce that you wrote the screenplay for Nicolas Cage's next movie?
I'm going to steal the National 20. That's the first $20 bill that George Washington ever made. And he has it framed in his office.
And it's crazy because it's still got the future president on it. He's like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
So because of your natural 20, I'll just fucking give it to you. You can tell that this illusion showroom is 100% normal. There are trapdoors, yes. There are smoke machines. There are all kinds of things set up for a good magic show. You can tell. Actually, you know what? Kemp and Moose, can you give me a perception roll?
I would love to.
Yes.
Ooh, 11.
I got a 13.
Okay. So both of you can notice that Spoov's eyes dart very quickly and intelligently around the room, like clocking every detail very suddenly. And then you could see a sort of comfort come over his face as he realizes that this is all actually up to par. This is all normal.
It's the same as it was the last time, or whatever that would mean. Okay.
Wait, have you been here before?
What's that?
Have you been here before?
Are you addressing me, or are you just kind of
I'm looking at you, so I'm addressing you.
pontificating?
What's that ring you just took off your finger, the signet ring?
You mentioned earlier that you didn't need a tour.
I've never been here before. It's insane to say that. I want to interview the smoke machines. I'm
you
assuming
sort of covered up a painting on the wall while we were walking in here, too. What was that about?
I'm assuming they're still using kobolds who are smoking packs of Marlboro Reds.
Yes.
I speak a little kobold, so I open the hatch of the smoke machine and I address one of the kobolds inside.
What do you want?
I'm just wondering if you've seen anything weird or odd or out of place in the last couple hours?
Well, I was in the lobby doing some cleaning before I came in here, and I noticed that one of the display cases was empty. I thought that was kind of weird.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Do you know what the item that was missing from the display case was?
Oh, yeah, it was the Vorpal sword.
The Vorpal sword. And it's a real Vorpal sword, right?
Oh, I mean, between you and me? Nah.
God damn it. Anyway, thanks for letting me know. And by the way, they can't ask you to clean and smoke. Your shift contract is for one thing. You guys gotta unionize.
I know. This is a right-to-work city, though.
Yeah, okay, well, be cool about it. But you could talk to your coworkers, okay? Just so you know. But just be cool.
All right, I'll try.
Enjoy your cigarettes. Mm-hmm. So the Vorpal sword was supposed to be in that case, but it's missing and it's in his hand. But it was never a real Vorpal sword to begin with. Can I go check out the rest of those items to see if those items are real?
I would love it if you did. Okay, so in the lobby, you see that everything there is a wondrous item in each of those display cases. You see a bag of holding with a little plaque explaining what the bag of holding does. You see the empty one that held the Vorpal greatsword, which explains what it does with a little plaque. You see an immovable rod. You see a wand of smiles. You see a talking doll. And you see a deck of many things.
I should absolutely write this man's name down. Stinky, what's the guy's name?
Frank Horse.
No, not Frank. Not Frank Horse.
Skippy. Yeah, no, people forget it a lot. Sorry.
Skippy.
You just called him Stinky.
Sorry,
yeah, but I can already tell it was like a friendly kind of thing.
Yeah, but we all agree that that's worse than what I said, right?
No
way.
You remind me of a guy, and I was thinking about how that guy smells. Skippy, all of these items that are here in this display case, these aren't the real items, right? You would never display the real items in these display cases, right?
So go ahead and roll persuasion.
Finally, something that my character's good at. 18.
Oh, wow. So Skippy looks around and then leans in and whispers like, yeah, no, none of these are real. Mr. Richford wanted people to think that he was this awesome collector of wondrous items, but like, as far as I know, there's only one deck of many things, around in the world right now, and he definitely doesn't have it, and he doesn't have a wand of smiles or movable. All of those are totally fake and plastic.
Interesting.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, when someone's whispering something into someone else's ear, it's rude to stand right by the ear.
Yeah, that's almost as bad as asking if somebody died and was commemorated in the newspaper the next day.
Almost, Skippy. Almost, but not quite.
I'll print a retraction.
Okay, so all of these items are fake.
Yeah.
Vorpal sword, obviously fake. Everything here, fake.
Yeah.
Moose has got a little idea. I'm sorry, I'm trying out my catchphrase. Moose has got a little idea.
Needs work.
Needs work?
Yeah.
I like it. Hey, Moose, I like it.
Yeah, you're sucking up to me, so I won't be mad at you for the newsy comment.
Yeah, Hondo P.
All right. Can I go over to Frank and pick up the resume?
Yes.
And go, Frank.
Yes.
I have a kid and would love to hire you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. For his birthday party.
Okay, we talking about what? 2-hour gig? 2-hour gig? We doing walk around? We doing a stage show? Walk around? What are we doing?
Yeah, walk around. 2-hour walk around.
With kids. How many kids are we talking about? How big of a party here?
God.
How many minutes do you need?
2 hours.
Roll deception, Moose.
How do you know I'm lying? Do you think Columbo's lying about having a wife?
No, I like to imagine that he has one.
16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so go ahead and roll insight, Freddie.
Do we think Columbo proposed by saying, one more ring?
One more.
Yeah.
6 insight.
Okay, you cannot tell that Moose is lying. You believe he truly wants a birthday party.
I think the lust
magician.
for a gig,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Frank.
Yes.
I really want to hire you. I'm just looking over your resume here. Made an Oliphant disappear, then...
Made it come back.
Okay, quasi-successfully guessed...
Everybody's favorite color.
Okay, made Newsy vanish.
And that's what he wanted.
Great. And then removed...
Oh, magician's secret. You shouldn't be even looking at this. This is a highly classified magician information. This is for magician's eyes only.
Was it a wizard's clothes? Did you remove a wizard's clothes?
I cannot confirm or deny.
These sort of seem like other people's tricks. It would maybe seem like the guys at the bar would be pretty pissed and wouldn't want you working here.
there's a brotherhood, you see, amongst magicians.
They hate you. They hate you out there.
That's just the way. Minus the comedy guy who sucks. That's
all those guys like you out there, but besides the comedy guy?
Yeah. Check it out. Oh yeah, we hang out all the time.
Show me. Walk out.
They're all giving you the finger as you walk up.
And then kind of removing the finger and then putting it back on. Removing and putting it back on.
What's up? What are y'all drinking? I'm buying.
No, we don't want your fucking money. Get out of here, you pervert.
No, that's just a little bit of pet name they have for me.
like an inside joke or something?
Anthony, have we
joke. You gotta be a magician.
Seen Frank Horse reach into his bag? Because he got some notebooks. Oh, okay. He didn't get his notebooks out of his bag.
Yeah, you did. You saw him open his bag and get out his notebook, and you saw there was a bunch of shit in there.
And we saw that Mordecai had a signet ring. Does Frank Horse have a signet ring that we can see on his hand?
No, not yet.
He has no signet ring, which Skippy points to and goes, as you can see, he's not a member. He doesn't have a ring.
Well, yes, because I just got in. They need to size it.
Frank, I saw a bunch of stuff in your bag. It wouldn't happen to be a bag of holding, would it?
Is it? I think it's just a regular bag, right?
It's just a regular bag.
Okay.
Before we get to that, though, Moose and Kemp, give me another perception roll for Spoov.
I got a 14.
I got an 11 again.
Okay, so only Kemp sees this, but you can see that there's a little tan line on Spoov's pinky that seems to suggest there might have been a ring there of similar size to the one that you saw on Richford.
Spoov, have you met any of these magicians before?
Oh, I love it when somebody asks me this question. Excuse me, you, sir. We've never met. Is that correct?
That's something. Wait a minute. That's something magicians always say.
No. That's something a true magician will always say. Of course, we've never met. Because every magician knows we use plants. I mean, they use plants. I mean, I've used plants before for
ficuses, cacti.
Mm-hmm. This guy gets it.
Moose just really quickly goes and tries to look under the portrait that Spoov tried to cover up earlier.
All right, what are you going to do seeing Moose go for the portrait, Spoov?
Okay, let's see.
What, are you going to kill me?
Fucking dare you.
Do magic.
Do I have a sense of how like heavy this portrait is, basically? It's like a painting on a wall, right?
Yeah. And I feel like there's probably like a curtain next to it, and you kind of probably quickly like put the curtain on top of the frame or something.
I was going to see if I could, because, Moose is not the tallest guy in the world. If I could use Mage Hand while Moose goes over to it to lift the painting slightly out of Moose's range so
that's
Moose
really funny.
Can't quite get up to it.
Yeah. Moose, as you approach, the painting starts raising up as you get closer outside of your, even as you extend your little arms, you cannot reach it.
It's like a kid trying to get like a ball that someone is throwing like over him, and he's like, no fear.
No use, Moose. Fear. No use. Everything in here is a trick or a trap or a treat. Best just to let it go. We've got a job to do, okay? We have to...
Spoov, before I forget, can you give me an Arcana roll to see if the bag is a bag of holding or not?
Oh, yes. And I would love to do this on both bags. That's a 16.
A 16, you can tell that the bag of holding in the glass is fake, and the bag that is on Frank's back is completely normal. But with the Arcana roll, you can tell that something magical is inside the bag. You can smell a little like ozone, magnetic, copper feeling in the air that usually symbolizes magic.
I ask Stanislav. Stanislav has a ring, correct? Because I'm assuming that all of these people are ringed members.
Yes.
Stanislav, is it true that no actual magic can be done inside of these premises, and doing so disqualifies a magician from being a part of the society?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's a gentleman's code not to ever use any real magic on the grounds.
And Perry, does that apply also to magic items?
Yeah, I can't see why not.
And
Spoov is walking back and forth. He's really cooking here.
And Abracadani. What's my middle name?
Jim.
Mentalism is a fad. You got it right, but it's been published in papers before.
Anyone gonna say anything? Published in papers? Anyone?
Come on.
You're just reminding us of your earlier crimes.
But
why are you bringing more attention to it?
If a person had a magic item and they brought it inside of this sacred hallowed hall with the intent to use it for magic, they would be immediately disqualified from being a member. Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
Frank Horse, spill your bag.
Spill your bag. Spill your bag.
Spill your bag.
I'm trying to have a catchphrase. I don't know. Frank Horse. I don't know if Frank Horse.
Why are you guys doing
catchphrase,
that?
But
Says Skippy. Skippy says, "Why are you guys doing that? Why are you saying spill your bag over and over again?"
Ambiance, Skippy, my dear boy. Ambiance.
My bag. There's nothing in my bag. Just a bunch of barking validations.
I have an inkling that your bag contains turns to camera magic.
Skippy cracks his...
Magic bag.
You guys are so weird. Skippy cracks his knuckles and says, "Yeah, I think I'd like to see what's inside that bag. Why don't you go ahead and turn it open?"
And watch his hands.
I'm reminded by. Have you ever heard this story?
No stories. Don't let him tell a story.
have you guys heard the story about David Copperfield when he got mugged?
No.
Yes.
This is the funniest shit. So David Copperfield got mugged, and he was like straight up in the newspapers, like they pulled a gun on me and my girlfriend, and they were like, empty your pockets, and he's like, and I used sleight of hand to conceal my wallet and phone in my hands as I turned my pockets. I was like, see, my pockets are empty. And I was always just like, what a fucking insane thing to say. In an article where they interviewed you about a crime, because it's like, why would you say this? Like, that's such a weird.
They shot and killed my wife, but
because could you imagine? Because he was with like 3 other people. It's like they were like, yeah, we all got robbed, and then our fucking magician friend was like, you see, if you had studied sleight of hand.
He's like carnival barking for yourself, and if you want to see me do it live, I'll be at the MGM Grand at 8 p.m.
So I do the thing that David Copperfield did, which is I'm palming. I'm trying to palm the item as I turn the bag open.
Okay, everybody roll perception. And Freddie, roll disadvantage sleight of hand because 4 separate people are looking at you.
I got a natural 1 on the first one.
All right.
I got a 10.
I got a natural 20, baby.
Oh,
I got a 17.
So you can see as the bag opens up, you see some journals, the magic books he brought up before. You can see a couple of coins, and you can see him attempt to palm, or he successfully palms it, but you see him do it. What looks to be a not entirely full box of cards.
Cards in the hand. Cards in the hand. Cards in the hand. Cards in the hand.
What?
Drop it.
All right, you got caught. A magician who gets caught has to reveal. Show us what you got.
That is the rules, says Skippy. That's law.
I scowl at Skippy. Like, what? It's just some extra loose cards. What? No problem with that.
What do you mean extra loose?
Is it a crime to have a loose card? These are just the cards that come. The 4 cards that come in every deck you throw away. The ad card. The card that teaches you poker, and the card that is an advertisement. Is crazy.
We'll be the judge of whether or not these are indeed loose cards. Can we examine these loose cards?
Yes. So you take the box out of his hand. Are you going to open the box, I assume, and look at the cards?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay. You can see one of the cards has a large gem on it. One of them has a picture of a fool. One of them has a picture of a knight. One of them has a picture of a moon. And one of them just has a black void on it.
And one of them is teaching you how to play poker.
All right, so a gem, a fool, a knight, a void, and what else?
You see a really wise man with a long beard. So gem, fool, a knight, a moon, a wise man with a long beard, and a black void.
And Anthony, were any of these in particular triggering my magic dar?
Oh yeah, all these cards are triggering your magic dar. You can smell magic fiercely emanating from all of these cards.
Oh, this is almost like a tarot deck. A fool.
Everybody roll perception.
Beard.
18,
Well.
Anthony.
5.
8.
Another B. I'm rolling B's all night, baby.
Oh, shit.
Whoa!
Jesus.
JBC, we're going to Vegas after this. Pack your bags.
Spoov is the only one who notices that the deck box is almost identical to the one that you saw in the display case for the deck of many things.
But there's only 5 cards, right? And this and a deck of many things has, many more cards than that.
Yes, but with a natural 20, you also know that the way deck of many things works in this particular universe is that when a card is drawn, it vanishes from the deck. It dissolves.
Is the display case with that deck of many things in it locked?
Yeah, but Skippy sees you examining it. He's like, you want me to open it up?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He does.
Can I go through that deck and see if there are like duplicates of these cards in that Deck of Many Things deck, or?
So you can see, I'm going to go ahead and give you a link to a sort of wiki article on the Deck of Many Things. You see a full, obviously none of them are magical, you're not getting any magic sent out of it, but a full Deck of Many Things. It's got the Balance card, the Comet card, the Donjon, the Uriel, the Fates, the Flames, the Fool, the Gem, the Idiot, the Jester, the Key, the Knight, the Moon, the Rogue, the Ruin, the Skull, the Star, the Sun, the Talons, the Throne, the Vizier, and the Void.
And the rules to poker.
And the rules to poker. As you're looking over the lobby, Abracadabra comes out through the bar and sees all of Frank Horse's shit on the ground. And he goes, "Oh, ha ha ha, you having to sell your shit already? I heard you're poor as fuck.
Hey.
You're already hawking your magic books to these detectives? That's good. You should pack it in."
These detectives are doing their due diligence. This is just part of a trick, you fucking idiot.
What's the trick?
I'm showing that show the bag as totally normal and empty.
He called these guys his brothers.
It's a very brotherly way I talk to them. Yes,
And he grabs you and gives you the most vicious noogie of your life.
Ow, 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 ow.
Blood starts running down your scalp.
Jesus, ow. Holy shit, ow. Hey, not cool.
Yeah, neither are you. Neither of any of us. We're magicians.
Damn. So it looks like there's a skull card that can kill someone. What is this? Spectral Scythe?
These are just totally normal cards. They're just cool designs.
So the plaque.
I always keep a skull card on me because when you ask name any card, there's always that outside chance, some loser asks for a holographic skull card, and I always keep one on me just in case you get one of those guys in the audience.
So the display case with the Deck of Many Things in it also has a plaque that explains what each card does. So I'm going to go ahead and explain so of the cards that are remaining in the deck that Frank has are, again, the Gem, the Fool, the Knight, the Moon, the Wise Man with the Long Beard, and the Void. The Gem card causes 2,000 gold points worth of jewelry to suddenly appear at your feet. The Fool makes you lose a level. Yeah, you lose a shitload of XP, essentially. The Man with the Beard is almost certainly the Vizier, which allows you to ask God a question. The Moon gives you the ability to cast the Wish spell up to 3 times. And you know that the Wish spell is extremely, extremely powerful. It can sort of change the fabric of reality if done properly. The Knight makes a 4th level fighter appear and will serve you loyally until death. And the Void basically takes the soul of the person who drew the card, puts it in an object, and then one or more powerful beings guard that object. And while you're trapped that way, your body is incapacitated.
Whoa.
I look at these cards, and I think I'm putting something together. Perry Presto.
Yeah.
You said that he made a wizard's clothes vanish?
Yeah. Shitty magic trick. There were kids around.
No, of course, yeah. And wizards. I mean, especially, was it like an old wizard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wizards are notoriously well hung. Kids don't need to see something like that they can never compare themselves to.
You never want to see an old man.
Deeply veiny cocks.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
The wizard that he made their clothes.
It will beep all that. You're welcome.
the wizard whose clothes he made disappear. Do you know who that wizard was?
No,
Was he a powerful wizard?
I'm almost certain that he was from what I hear from rumors, he was sort of the town's guard wizard. He kept them safe, and as far as I know, all of his equipment was magical stuff that he had collected over the years.
So it's possible that wizard whose clothes disappeared had or was in possession of a deck of many things.
Yeah.
He could have stolen the deck, and then, being a magician, could have stacked the deck so that...
Which you know nothing about.
What's that?
Nothing.
And you are saying wizard's deck, right?
Come on, man. You already got a strike. You want 2?
You want to
That's why I'm playing loose.
I think you're on to something.
If he had a deck
Keep
of many
going.
things, if he had a deck of many things, and he forced, the top deck... When you draw from a deck of many things, do you have to be aware of what you're doing for the magic to work, or can you trick someone into drawing from a deck of many things?
You can absolutely trick someone into drawing from a deck of many things.
Their Pez card?
As I'm saying this, as I'm putting some of this together, I'm taking the deck of many things, the fake deck of many things, and I'm kind of shuffling it absent-mindedly in my hands, but I could roll a sleight of hand, but you guys can see that my shuffling is, I rolled a 16 on my sleight of hand. I'm like doing like exaggerated trick shuffling where I'm like moving it across my knuckles and shuffling it, but I'm just like doing that as I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
And I also, while I'm doing that, I want to slip the real, let's see, what are the things that exist in this deck of many things? The gem, the fool, the knight, the moon, and the void. What does the void do?
The void basically puts your soul in a box and puts that box somewhere random on Earth.
I want to put the void. I want to take the void and just kind of shuffle it into the deck, but keeping track of where it's shuffled so that I can move it to the top of the deck.
Okay. You do that successfully with the 16 sleight of hand.
Okay.
Cool.
The thing that I posit, and what seems to be maybe how this went down, is that if Frank was able to get Mordecai Richford to draw from the deck of many things, and he drew what Brass Kemp pointed out could have possibly been the skull card, he could have been decapitated by a spectral scythe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, you mentioned Brass Camp. That's me. I'm Brass Camp.
The skull card, for those of you who are listening who don't know, summons an avatar of death, clad in a tattered black robe and carrying a spectral scythe, and it will fight whoever drew the card until they die.
Is there any way to test the neck wound for whatever a spectral scythe might leave behind?
I feel like that's
Let
magic.
Moose have a taste.
Yeah, I think
not. That's fine.
No, I think Moose's tongue will probably help you out most here.
Yeah.
Ooh, Moose, really tonguing that neck.
Oh.
Went right for it. I was kind of asking the question to the ether.
Oh, wait, you guys need me to lick the neck?
Roll Arcana, Moose.
That's so dumb.
Or investigation.
18.
Wow.
There is definitely a residue of some magic there.
There's magic.
What a fucked up situation to see somebody lick a stump and then just go, there's magic.
Frank Horse,
Yes.
we accuse you
Whoa.
of during your audition to join these Hallow Halls, which I don't care about, to be clear.
This
place
and the
means
fact that
nothing to me.
I made it in.
Well, I accuse you of knowing that you wouldn't get in because your trick took too long and you had to look at a notebook just to do it. Instead, you put a deck of many things card into your deck, forced it onto top, and made a spectral ghost of some sort of skull ghost kill Mordecai Richford with a scythe.
What a preposterous accusation. First and foremost, okay, I want to be clear.
He's backing up.
I don't do coins. I do coin magic.
He's pulling on a lot of books on that shelf is one of them.
He's hoping, I think.
Everyone knows that the pull from the deck of many things of you can't just willy-nilly do it. It's consensual. You gotta randomly pull from it. I can't just force a card on anybody. No magician, no matter how arcane their skills, has that ability. And you know this to be true. Detective, you are off base and slanderous.
I guess that's true. So if you put a deck of many things card in a normal deck and just had someone pull all of them, that still wouldn't work?
Correct.
He didn't get through this with his damn sleight of hand, huh?
No, he didn't.
Something else.
Why does everybody think that I'm bad? I'm pretty good.
You're great at one coin. You're ceiling for two coins.
This out.
Yeah.
Check this. Oh yeah, well check this out. He pulls out one coin. It's like, you want two? I'll show you two. Here's one coin. You seem to know so much. Guess which hand it's in.
I mean, your
Left
right
hand.
hand.
Whatever one you think it is, do the other.
I say left and Moose says right.
Oh, wrong, both of you. It's in this hand. Try again. Which hand is it in? Only one of you.
Under his tongue, maybe?
Spoof, you do it.
We'll do the same thing. I'll do left and Moose will do right.
You see, it's actually no, just one. Pick one.
Yeah, it's hard, but it's just one, right?
Right.
Right hand.
Yeah.
This hand.
Yeah.
Wrong. It's in this hand.
Open the other hand.
He's got
Wait,
two
hold
coins.
on.
He's got two.
You perceive the nature of my magic precisely, but that was just a simple trick for simpletons and children.
Spoof, I can hear your blood boiling.
If we think that Frank Horse made him draw the skull card, or got him to draw the skull card, we just don't know how he would have gone about doing that. But that's what we think may have happened.
Skippy is scratching his pectorals, and he goes, well, I mean, it is well known that Mr. Richford loves card tricks. I mean, maybe that had something. I don't know. I feel like if somebody presented me with a card and said pick a card, any card, I would.
Oh, so it could have been just dumb luck?
I mean, there's a lot of cards in the deck of many things. I don't know.
Ugh.
And there's not so many in this deck, but he's been a magician for a while, so I don't know.
Ugh.
That's a bummer if this whole thing was an accident,
Yeah.
Kind of deflates the old tires of...
It'll go down a little differently if you admit it was an accident, but...
I mean, it would still be murder, I think, because anybody who would willingly trick somebody into drawing from the deck of many things knows there's a chance they would die.
Skippy, I thought you were the bouncer, not a fucking lawyer.
Maybe he didn't mind dying.
I'm trying to pass the bar.
Maybe he wanted to leave this to his son.
It's certainly a dick move. I don't know if it's quite murder. It's like not cool. It's straight up not cool. But like if I drew for the deck of many things and I got like 2,000, gold pieces of gems, I would be like, all right, man.
So
like come on.
As you say 2,000 gold pieces of gems, you see Frank's pupils dilate. And he almost begins to salivate.
You said that Frank was broke, right?
So Abracadabra says, yeah, piece of shit's broke as fuck.
What do you know, Abracadabra? I will see you later for drinks.
No, you won't. The second I see you coming, I'm going to fucking leave. I hate you so much.
That's just a catchphrase.
Well, shouldn't you be able to do it before you see him coming, Abracadabra?
That's a good point, actually.
Yes, your mentalism sucks.
It's a fad.
So you were hoping he'd pull the gems.
The gem is still in the deck, and the gem could give you the money that you so desire.
The handcuffs you carry in your back pocket begin to vibrate. Oh boy, I feel a solution coming.
I have a question for how the skull works. I run over to the skull placard by the thing.
Yes.
Okay, so it says that you summon an avatar of death, but if anyone tries to help you, the helper summons their own avatar of death.
Correct.
But does that get rid of the avatar of death that you've summoned?
No.
Well, I don't think this guy beat an avatar of death and the other guy didn't. I don't think he summoned it, the other guy tried to help him summon his own avatar of death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Stanislav is looking at Frank and just shaking his head and going, I can't believe you went from making somebody's clothes disappear to murdering somebody kind of by accident. What a piece of shit.
Wait a second. You're right. He seems to be a little bit different than everybody remembers. Wait, has he always been a piece of shit? Does anyone know him personally before this?
Yeah, I Perry Presto knew him personally, and actually he was kind of now that I think about it, he was kind of a decent guy.
Just a bad magician, right?
Yeah, he wasn't a great magician, but he was fun to hang out with, yeah.
Let me do a little test. You wouldn't object to a little test, would you, Frank Horse?
Certainly not. A magician will never back down from a challenge.
Hypothetical situation. If you could kill, and there would be no consequences, no one would ever find out, if you could kill 0 people or 100 people, which would you choose?
Well, 100 shitheads? Yes. 100 shithead magicians.
All right, this guy's evil. He pulled the card that made him evil.
Yeah, the balance card, it looks like. If you pull the balance card, your mind suffers a wrenching alteration, causing your alignment to change.
Oh, boy. That makes a lot of sense.
Say your handcuffs.
So he pulled the balance card, became evil, and then killed Mordecai?
Oh, no.
There might be a little bit more to it than that. I have the means. It sounds like, yeah, he got into drawing from the deck of many things, and by chance he drew the skull card and died.
Yeah.
Why did he have him do that? I mean, evil is a pretty good explanation, but there has to be something more direct, some specific thing he would get out of making somebody pull from the deck of many things.
He wanted to get into the sleight of hand castle. That's obviously his dream. He's been doing bad magic all over the territory, trying to get into the sleight of hand castle.
Something about that. Wait a second. Something about bad magic all over the territory. Pull on that thread a little further. There might be something there.
Yeah, but I don't know what.
Yeah.
It's okay. You have a full 60 seconds remaining in this record.
Oh my god.
Maybe he was hoping
My
that
Uber's about to get here.
Okay, go ahead, Adam.
maybe he was hoping that by Mordecai drawing a card, something magical would happen, and that would allow him to impress Mordecai, therefore earning his entryway into becoming a full-time member.
Not bad. It's not quite what I'm looking for, but it's
Was
not
he
bad.
hoping he'd pull the gem card?
Oh, shit,
and be able
that
to
makes
steal
a
the
lot of
gems?
sense. There's the motive right there. He wanted the gem card to get pulled. That's interesting. So I guess now you got the motive, the means, and the opportunity. Oh boy,
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
And the handcuffs leap out of your pocket, unfurl, and then clamp themselves around Frank Horse's wrists.
Hey.
You're going to the big house.
No.
Don't worry, Frank. I know what you did was wrong, but only because your magic was so bad.
And Brass goes right up to within inches of Frank, and he goes, and I know that all magicians love this. And he punches him as hard as he can in the stomach.
Nice.
I know that's a big thing for magicians.
But then Moose goes, but I wouldn't know. And then you see in the corner that Moose is also a portrait on the wall. And then he turns to the corner, to the camera, and he winks.
There's still hope for you yet, because as we all know, being a good magician doesn't have anything to do with your alignment. There are plenty of really good evil magicians out there. There's David Copperfield, there's
Lance Burton.
Yeah,
They got the Lance
Burton.
through him. Yeah.
Christ
Chris
Angel.
Devil.
Oh shit, yours
Is better.
No, they're both magicians,
two
and they're
different
both
guys.
pretty bad guys.
They're two different guys.
They're
Yeah.
two different guys.
We both said yours is better in unison. Oh, yeah.
Penis and Smeller. I'm done.
Siegfried and Boy, that one's really dark.
Whoa, that one's dark.
Whoa.
Okay, so we agree. Someone finally topped what I said, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess so, Moose, and it was Skippy. God damn it, Skippy!
Sorry.
How dare you?
Sorry.
Your law career is trash.
I just know a lot about magicians, I guess. So as the handcuffs psychically force Frank Horse to start walking away,
What the hell?
Abracadabra scratches his head and goes, "Oh, that's why that wizard lost all of its clothes. He must have been going from town to town, having other people draw from the deck of many things, so he wasn't risking his own life. And somebody must have drawn the card, Talons, which makes every magic item you wear disintegrate. And then that kid that disappeared, probably he drew another card.
All right,
that kid
Abracadabra. Yeah,
disappeared.
we all put that together like 20 minutes ago. We don't need you to go through the whole fucking thing, Abracadabra.
And I think I'll try my hand at the deck of many
Nope.
things.
No,
I want to talk to God. I want to ask him a question.
Can we freeze frame on it's just me and Moose like grappling with Brass's huge hands as we try to wrestle him away from the deck of many things.
Yeah,
and
so-
it's Spoov and Moose's portraits looking down at it.
Yes.
Those crazy kids.
We freeze frame on that, and then we say, next time on Gumshoes and Dragons, and now everybody roll dexterity, and whoever's fastest will get what they want.
Ooh. All right. I rolled a 10.
14.
2.
You easily take the deck away from Kemp.
Oh, man. I wanted to learn how to play poker.
So that night, as you were all bedding down back at the Fritz's Soup and Salad Detective Agency, Moose, you are unfortunately once again awoken by the sound of a familiar demonic voice that goes, "Hey, have you thought about killing Kemp yet?
Who's there?
It's me. It's me again. You gotta kill Kemp, right? So like, have you done that yet? You haven't done it. I would have felt it if you did
How much
it.
time do I have?
Oh man, I'd say like 3 episodes.
3 Oh my. I just need.
I didn't feel like dragging this out. I think within 3, yeah, he's got to go.
Just give me a little bit more time,
Oh.
okay? I just need a little more time.
You know what I can do to convince you that he's worth killing? I could show you and Spoov what he did to get arrested in the first place and made to do community detective work at all.
You know what? No. He would never do that to me. It's none of my business. But come back in like a week and ask me again, because I might get curious.
I wasn't really asking. I was just telling you what is about to happen. So buckle up.
Oh, got it.
And your bed falls through the floor. You feel yourself falling through an infinite void. Spoov, the same thing is happening to you during a. What's happened? What are you dreaming about when suddenly you feel yourself start falling?
In the middle of my dream, it was like,
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the fantastic Mac Shackles.
and in my dream, the curtain comes up and I'm submerged in like one of those tanks, like what's
David
the end
Blaine?
of the Prestige? Well, no, yeah, it's like it's like one of those like tanks full of water, and I'm covered in like chains, and I'm like fighting, and there's bubbles going up everywhere, and then all of a sudden, I put my hand up to my nose and pull a key out of my nose, and then start to undo the shackles, and then all of a sudden, all of the like people in the audience who are oohing and awing turn into like monster faces, and then I'm back in my bed and I'm falling through the floor.
Great. So the both of you fall. And when you finally hit the ground, something feels a little bit different. You feel like the air is just a little bit less polluted. People are just a little bit less divided because of social media. You feel like you were in Golden Lake, but like maybe 10 or so years ago. And you turn and you see a younger Brass Kemp walking through the courtyard. And the voice in your head says, "Now you'll learn about the person he killed." That'll be next episode. He'll be the killer in the next episode.
Oh, okay.
Whoa,
So
cool.
it's the format that we usually do.
Yeah.
But okay.
And you guys are going to hang out with him as like accomplices. I'm going to put you in their bodies as accomplices so you can sort of be different people. And then we're going to have somebody else come in and they'll be the detectives.
I don't know that I'm comfortable being a different person. Just kidding. What's going on? Is this a demon?
I love that. Oh my God, I love that.
I would love if Brass was with two different friends as a younger man and somebody said like a local kid died and Brass was like, "Was it in the papers?" And they're like, "You killed him." And he's like, "What? What are you talking about?"
Hey, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Gumshoes and Dragons. If you like Freddie Wong, then you can listen to Dungeons and Daddies, his other podcast that he does with me, or he is actually writing and directing and starring in a martial arts movie called Nail House that you can check out on, I think, like Patreon or something. Go to the Rocket Jump YouTube channel. That'll explain everything. Fuck him. Who cares? Just to remind you, we are on Patreon. If you want to get on the off weeks where there is no new episode of Gumshoes, you can get an episode of The Coroner's Report, which is our after show, where we sort of start off saying we're going to talk about the episode, and then we just shoot the shit and act like real angry lefties about most of the things. I mean, unless, the NSA is listening, in which case we talk about how much we love our daddy Trump. We love him so much. So these first 7 episodes that we recorded, we did them all in a batch. And the last one of those is obviously going to come out, 2 weeks from this publishing date. And the guest star is every member of Dungeons and Daddies playing the season 1 daddies from Dungeons and Daddies. So if you're a fan of that podcast, feel free to tune in. If you're not, I don't know how much you're going to get out of this episode coming up. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. And then we're going to, internally discuss what to do next. Yeah, keep on murdering.
Everybody's luck runs out sooner or later, but not Frank's. A sleight-of-hand magician by trade, Frank Horse has spent most of his adult life traveling the realm, performing his non-arcane but still impressive illusions.
Hello, kobolds and gentlemen, ladies at all. Welcome to my illusion show of prestidigitation. Everybody, you need to all crowd in a little closer. Just a little bit. It's very angle-dependent magic.
While picking as many pockets as he could along the way, of course. On one such occasion, after mystifying an actual wizard with some basic coin magic, Frank hit the jackpot. He reached into the wizard's robe and... jackpot. Sort of. The Deck of Many Things is a powerful and dangerous magic item. Its cards, when pulled, can cause all manner of help or harm. At least 3 of the cards, if pulled, will result in one's death. But there's also the gem card. If pulled, the gem card causes thousands of gold worth of jewels to spontaneously appear before you. And there's the Moon card, which gives the holder up to 3 wishes, or the Fates, which allow one to rewrite history, or the Vizier, which allows one to talk to God. 3 incredible cards, 3 deadly cards, and a bunch of so-so cards. How could Frank increase his chances of pulling the good cards and avoiding the bad ones? Fuck it, he thought. I'll just pull one and see.
I guess I'll just draw one. I guess I'll draw one. I am evil now.
So he pulled the balance card and became evil and suddenly was okay with killing people. Without morality dragging him down, it hit him. A way to get what he wanted from the Deck of Many Things without putting himself at risk.
I know. I'll use the Deck of Many Things in a card trick. I'll have some rube pick a card at random. They'll either pick something bad and they'll get screwed, which tilts the deck's odds in favor of me, or they'll pick something great. Then I can beat them up or otherwise cheat them out of it. That's like part of the trick, yes.
And so Frank Horse added one new trick to his routine. Pick a card, any card. In Neverwinter, an unfortunate newsboy picked the Don John card and was spirited away to parts unknown. A wizard in Southridge was unpleasantly surprised to find every magical item he owned, including his clothes, disintegrate upon pulling the Talons card.
Everything going to plan.
Despite the audience's confusion that he couldn't bring back what he made vanish, Frank still gained a name for himself as an illusionist of particular skill. And when you're good at non-magical magic, there's only one place in the world to show just how talented you are. The Sleight of Hand Castle in Golden Lake. Owned by millionaire Mordecai Richford, this invite-only club attracts only the wealthiest and dweebiest magic fans.
Wait a minute, if I'm a member of this sleight of hand castle, I could get access to all sorts of rubes and their escorts. I'd burn through the shitty deck of cards in no time.
The process of joining the sleight of hand castle is simple. You meet with the owner, Mordecai Richford, and you perform a trick. If it impresses him, congratulations. If not, you are shunned from magical society. Frank sits across the table from Richford, offering him the fanned-out cards of the deck of many things.
Pick a card. Any card.
So long as Richford pulls something good, Frank will look like the world's greatest magician. Richford pulls the skull card, and an avatar of death pops into existence directly behind him.
1v1 me.
It bellows. Richford doesn't even reach the T in the word what before the avatar's scythe slices into his neck like a hot knife through a neck, nearly severing the man's head completely. Richford is dead before he hits the ground. The avatar disappears in a puff of black smoke.
Ah, fuck, everybody saw me go in with him. It's just us. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm absolutely fucked. Unless...
Frank Horse remembers the layout of the castle lobby. 5 glass cases hold 5 incredibly valuable magic items, one of which strikes Frank Horse as being of particular use.
Yes, the Vorpal sword.
With all the stealth he can muster, which is quite a bit, Frank sneaks back into the lobby, picks the lock on the Vorpal sword's display case, and sprints back into the audition room without attracting the attention of the castle's doorman, Skippy. Frank hides the deck in his bag of magic equipment and places the sword in Richford's hand.
Now I just need to convince whoever shows up that Richford accidentally killed himself. That's difficult, given the depth of this wound, but I'm one of the greatest magicians to have ever lived, so...
Minutes later, Frank Horse reports the body to the doorman.
Hey, Skippy, doorman, Skippy! This man decapitated himself! It was like, look at this! He was just trying to, he was showing off of this sword, and he was using it, and he was showing it to me, and it slipped out of his hands and almost cut his head off, holy shit!
Minutes after that, Fritz's Soup and Salad Detective Agency is called in to investigate. In the next 90 minutes, Frank Horse will either walk away clean, or his luck will finally run out. Freddie, all we need from you now is, if you scroll down the stuff that's in brackets that's bolded, just your version of those lines of dialogue that I will insert into the narration. Yeah, keep scrolling down. It's further than that.
I'm so sorry. I don't think I got this doc until just now.
What?
I'm so sorry.
Well, but you were role-playing as if you knew what had happened.
That's because I'm an expert role player.
That's insane.
He's a mentalist.
That's
I've never
crazy.
seen this document.
What?
So
that is
wow.
so...
That's all. You have to include this at the end.
Insane. I
That's
said this to you
awesome.
3 weeks ago. That's so weird.
You realize how much shit gets lost in my cavern of an inbox?
Yeah, but I'm
Anthony?
special. You like me.
7,000 unread messages.
Oh my God.
This is like a stranger stepping onto the field during a Patriots game, throwing for 500 yards, 10 touchdowns, and then walking off and being like, "What's football?" Exact 1-to-1.